couples that don't gossip together, it means they are not friends.
Try to learn from each other.
Kufake kila kitu.
Yes. From the O to everything.
From the O.
Sex plays a major role. You can. We've agreed today.
Yes.
You can delegate everything.
Else.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi guys!
Praise Jesus!
Hoping you're doing well.
It's our Jesus family here! And you're back again with a very interesting video. Kama Kawa Ida.
And the couple retreat
Continues.
And
Hey.
if you're new here, welcome to this channel and do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. And
Take a screenshot of this video, share it on your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and tag us so that you can see it. And then at the end of the video, we are going to be giving shout outs to two of you, all right?
guys, today we are going to be talking to some of the people who we've come with, or rather the couples we've come with here.
Yeah.
And want to find out what's their secret. Like
To a good marriage.
like what has made them survive marriage this far, or what has made their marriage last this far.
Yeah. So without further ado, what we want to please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe.
How beautiful
So
is this hair though?
it's so pretty.
From Abby's Lissig.
Hey.
What do you think? Should I make this one my signature hair?
love.
Because I feel like it blends so well with my
your
face.
skin tone.
And I love it. It's so easy. I love the fact that it's a frontal. I don't know if it's called a frontal. Like the fact that you just put it on, imagine you separate, it's okay. It doesn't need a lot of maintenance.
You're looking so pretty. It's so beautiful. And the outfit?
The outfit is from
Anne's Fashion Line. Na mimi kama kawaida nimevalishwa na Divine Collection. So, guys, and we have not told you, if you're planning any couples getaway, any couples retreat, this is your place. It's called MTALII Bush Palace. Just book with Bonfire. It's in OLPAJETA, Conservancy in Nanyuki. So, yani, ni place too amazing.
Let me explain to you guys how this is like a villa. So inside the villa they have like 5 bedrooms.
5 bedrooms, yeah.
So it means if you're coming here as couples, you can host 5. They can host
5 couples.
I think even more.
Yeah, even
They
more.
can do even more. I think
No, but
maximum.
you know they have another villa.
Yeah, they have another villa. So it's possible for you to come up to maybe a number of 10 couples.
Yeah.
But you have probably to be on different villas. Another thing is, so when you come to this villa, it's all inclusive. You don't have, they have a kitchen, yes, but you're not coming here to cook. But there's also another good thing. You get free cooking lessons from the chef. If
Imagine.
you eat something that
And you
enjoy,
like it.
and you tell the chef, please show me how to do this, they're going to show you free of charge.
Yeah. So
You
just
know other places better, do you know they charge?
they charge.
Yes, they charge.
Wow.
But here, no charging.
Free of charge. You can check out Pika Narrate's channel to see the
Amazing
recipes she has done
Mm-hmm.
here. Okay, even us, we made a nice pizza, you guys.
The guys were challenged to do a nice to do a pizza, so they did it. So you need to go to Pika Narrate's channel to see the amazing things that we also did here.
Yeah.
Because she also did some amazing videos.
Yeah, so guys, twendeni. The guys are seated waiting for us so that we can start this video and learn together more about marriage. So even if you're not married, just stay tuned. There's something for you. So guys, here is the team at the couples retreat, and we are going to be sharing, just topics on what do you think has made your marriage work this far, and what is that thing that you would want to share with our followers that has helped your marriage grow. And we are excited because we are seated next to this amazing couple, our best couple, by the way, for those who don't know. They simamiada our wedding, so they taught us a lot of things, including how to praise,
Okay.
Yeah. So without further ado, I think they will be the first ones to just speak. Just tell us a few things that you think you have done that has helped your marriage work. Not to say that it is perfect, but zile vitu unaona principles, basically principles.
My name is Kmo. This is Rage, for those who don't know. Pika Narrate, yes. I think for us, what I would actually point out was finding time, especially like working together. That has been a serious one. Helping us, even just basically working together has helped us to come together, because through working together we found more time, we've learned each other more. Even, you know, like when we go out, you know, to work, you know how someone is gonna respond when you say something, and that has helped us to know each other and learn each other more.
So when you are not working together, do you think what was that thing that was lacking that you feel imeongezeka sahi?
Thank you very much for that question. But talking of when we weren't working together, that I remember that time personally, I was working in an office in Rock and she was working for someone else, and we couldn't even, like, you know, we only had like an hour or two, and or even no time at all, because she would come late, probably mimi hata ningelala job, so we would never even have time to learn each other, to know each other. And that became, it was actually, things were becoming even harder for our marriage. But the moment that she stopped working and I even closed that office, I started working from home. So we created more time for us because we were working as well as we were communicating.
Wow. So I think, talking of working together, I think there is another couple that has worked together for a long time and they are doing some good stuff. So Simon and Sarah, siri yenu ya urembo ni gani? Kwa sababu watu wanasikianga working together wanaogopa sana.
I think it's a combination of many things. First, working together increases the element of trust. If at all I can trust her with my most couples, shinda inakuanga, the start is finances. So if I trust her with my body, why don't I trust her with my finances? So that may increase the element of trust. Then there's communication. When you work together, you learn how to communicate and you understand when the person is like this, the moods and the emotions. You're able to understand when the person says this, it means this or this or this. Because you have worked together, you have learned, you know. Then there's a commitment. Every time you work together, it's that discipline that you have, like from work, and you take it again to home, where people are able to, you're able to understand. When you say it's the time that we're gonna meet, if it's a meeting, this is that the discipline that you have even at home. So it enhances the discipline. Then there's Sarah, maybe you can say some more.
Yeah, for us, I think what has made us being able to get this far, during our wedding, yesterday we were remembering the wedding vows, and during our wedding, the pastor preached on the 6 P's to make a marriage work, the 6 C's to make a marriage work, and we still stand by them up to today, and we realize that is what has made our marriage succeed. As he said, the first one being commitment. We have purposed to be committed to each other. The second one is the communication. If things are not happening the way you would like, it is always good to communicate. The problem with many couples nowadays, there is no communication. So if things are not working the way you feel they should, communicate. The third one is compromise. You know, you will find you want things done this way and he wants things done that way. So we've realized we have to learn to compromise with each other. I am not perfect according to him, and he's not perfect. So the only way we can be able to work together is by compromising each other. And then the fourth one is the compassion and care. It's always good to show care to the person you love. They will love you more. That one is automatic. And then the fifth one is compliment. It's always good to compliment
each other.
Like now when I did the work in this house, Simon came.
Kitu umepiga.
Yes, umefanya vizuri.
Umeweza.
Yes, and when you compliment a person, even pale alikuwa amekosea, unamwambia in a good way. You know, there's a good way to say no, or there's a good way to correct somebody. Yes. So I think all those combined, I think that's among what makes us be able to move forward and be able to. And again, there's something that we have always said, that someone can make a mistake. No one is perfect, but when you make a mistake, what is our vision?
Ukifuata hizo 6 C's, for better for worse, your marriage will work.
So I think the other question that I would have would be not really question, but I would also want to know for the PKs, because I think you guys, we also need to talk about finances when it comes to you. Mtuambie tunaona ma finances huku, mara mnanunuliana manyumba, mara nimegrofa. How are you doing it? So I think that one we'll talk about it later, but to Milka and PK, who I think are the youngest couple in this group. Yeah, so probably you can tell us what is that thing that you do and you feel like it's making your marriage work.
Yeah, I think for us is basically, I think we've been studying on finding common ground, especially on everything, whether it's what we agree on, what the compromise, the issues that we agree on, because you find she's more outgoing and I'm on the other extreme, but we need now to get somewhere and agree that we have to do this. I will not say because you're outgoing, you just go and then you can come back. Ama on matters forgiveness as well also, because at this point you find tutakosana over things that we not even see. Kakitu amesema kitu, then nimechukua vibaya baby because I'm also working on my pride and vitu kama hizo. So finding common ground has really worked for us. So we are not at a point where we ana pull this side na mimi na pull hivi. So we'll conflict, but to me agree. We even got to a point we said that kama kuna conflict, let's not allow it to overstretch for a night. Let's set time and sit down, tukubaliane, we find a way to move forward na tuendelee.
And also, yeah, in the same light, the same note of what you're saying is being patient with the other person, because you can imagine this person has a different upbringing. I have my own upbringing, so you have to be really patient with this person. They have their way of doing things, I have my way of doing things, and patience also leads to forgiveness, so that you're able to forgive the other person and move forward. Because this person, they are not God, they are not Jesus, they are going to do things that don't sit right by you. And what will you do? Do you divorce? Kwa sababu wamefanya kitu yenye you don't agree with, you don't divorce. You be patient with them and you move forward. And also another thing for us is trust and being honest and being transparent. One thing I always say is there is a difference of transparency and honesty. Transparency is, honesty is good, but transparency is come and tell me before I even ask. Come and tell me before I even ask. I don't have to come ask because why have you not told me like something that has happened? Why do I have to come and ask for you? It's like I'm digging out information. So that way it builds a lot on trust. So yeah, so that's it.
The key.
Yeah, so I think hey, you guys, mnaongea mnaifanya ikae serious. So I think for us what we do
Jesus.
Yeah, ni Jesus. Yeah. So there's also two people that are not seen so much on the limelight, but they are good friends, Richie and Lena. What you guys have been friends, najua mmekuwa up and down. What is that thing that you guys think has made your marriage last?
Thank you, Kazi. I'm grateful to be in this retreat. For us, we have been together for quite a while, and the life was a little bit smooth. We had our ups and downs in our marriage. Now that we met at a young age, we didn't know how to handle marriage, but finally things turned to the best. Right now, for me and him, we have very different ones. He travels a lot. I'm a 8 to 5 person, So you find that most of the time you're not together, but what we do in our marriage is that we try to find time for us where we can sort out our issues, talk on what's happening. Communication is what has kept us together. We agree, we talk, and we make sure that we iron everything before we go to bed. We have to, if we disagreed on something, we have to straighten up that thing before we go to bed. We don't sit agree at one another at any day. So, and also we pray a lot for everything that has to happen in our marriage. We have to pray for it and ask for guidance from God, because we have come for Him. It's a long story. So prayers has kept us together, communication, and also trust, because I have to trust Him that He travels a lot. Most of the time we are not together. We normally see each other once in a while. It's like some may say I'm married but single, but because most of the time actually it's when he's not around. So I trust him wherever he is. He's taking care of our marriage commitment. Maybe if he has anything to add.
Not much. For me, most of the time I'm not at home, but what I can say is finding time, prayers, and trust. Ukishakuwa na hizo tatu, itakuwa perfect.
Hey, time. Unajua, I was wondering why Richie has and get to this makes sense because of the session that we were having last night, where you told us that mtu kama ameweza kurecharge, ameenda for long, sifa zake zitasikika. So I was always wondering why is Richie's sifa zinasikika sana. But now we know it is because he is away most of the time. So he recharges, comes and outshines us to do it every day. So I mean we have had quite an interesting discussion also with Gertrude, and we are happy to have you on this vlog and on this topic. So we would want to know, what are the tips that you can say that have helped your marriage this far?
Everybody needs to pull their weight. Marriage is heavy. Everybody has got to be able to pull their weight. If you load it on your spouse, you're gonna break their back. They will not survive. You're not giving that marriage a chance to survive. Okay? Many people have spoken about commitment. I stand by that. Marriage needs a lot more love. A lot more than love. You need the love. It's fun, yummy up your tummy, to stay up to the bedroom. But you also need to be committed, because commitment is going to help you see things through during the hard times. And keep it real, keep it sexy, and don't forget, sex plays a major role. We've agreed today. You can delegate everything else. Everything.
Yes.
Okay. We are being hosted by Madam Sarah Kabu. Did you see her going to the kitchen?
Not even once.
She delegated. Yes. But when she checked into the bedroom, did she delegate?
Akuna.
Smiling
no delegation there.
But these other things, try to delegate. But when it comes to your spouse, give them some tender love and care, a personal touch, and just enjoy life.
I like that part of a personal touch.
Personal touch.
Signature.
Of course. Enjoy life and go on retreats. Come here. We'll be happy to spend a lot of time with you. Look at me. My skin is already glowing. Just out in the bush. So there's bush maneno. If you want to, in fact, you should have said bush manenos.
Bush maneno.
Bush maneno. Bush palace, but bush maneno. Just find time to leave the kids at home. Leave the dirty dishes at home. Take your spouse, get into a car, and come here.
And be pampered.
And fed well.
Wow. Hey, wewe. Hapo kwa kupediwa. I'm fed up.
That's different.
So I think it's amazing when we are able to leave our kids. My love, I don't know if you want to say something about this.
Definitely. For us, I think first of all, like we keep saying, like the thing that has really kept our marriage this far is just putting God at the center, because I feel like our marriage, even before we began, it was centered. God was at the center. Actually, the first time we started dating, we prayed and we told God, or rather, we felt like the Holy Spirit said, from now henceforth, I'm at the center of the relationship. And that is something that we love. You know, we keep repeating. Everywhere we go, we keep saying. There are so many other things. Like, I feel like we're also very good friends. I think it's good for you to be friends with your spouse. You know, your spouse can be your lover, but they also need to be your friend. You know, someone that you know, tell anything. Hata kama mmekasirikiana, you can just go to them and still feel like you're talking to a friend, not your husband or your wife.
Yeah, so that's amazing. Thank you, love. So I think for me, there's something that my love told me when we were dating, and I feel like that thing is something special. That do not keep secrets with the devil. In your marriage, do not have secrets with the devil. The devil in this case can be another girl. Sometimes, because I would get messages, labda nickdame tu amenitext, tuna date tu hatuko tumeona. Sasa hizo unaweza textiwa na dem, hi Kabi, na umepotea. Sasa mimi nikiona hiyo message naanza dem anataka na delete. You see? So by deleting, I'm already keeping a secret with that person without even unnecessary. Ingine na delete. So I think I started now being open. So when I get a message like that, I can even share with her and say, dem anasema sijui nini. Then even for me, I don't feel weird. Sisiki nika niko na kasiri na msee fulani mwanze tuko tunaenda ku happen. So so tonight. So I think being transparent is really important, and just making sure that you don't keep unnecessary secrets. The other thing is being able to be honest with your partner in the point where you trust them. You know, hata wewe ukiwa honest in affecting your trust level. So I think you need to be honest so that you're able even to trust. There's another thing that we keep saying. We say we have created our own culture, because we realized before we got married, we visited like 10-20 couples, and we even slept over in some of these places, and we were like, we just want to come and visit. In those visits, you are just going to see what different, how different do they operate in their marriage. So we realized that in all these places, what do you are different water. So from that point, we said we won't try to be like we will create our own culture. We will live by our own means and standards and rules. We make our own rules.
I think in our marriage, what Kim talked about is what was actually eating us more. You know, time. And many a times that I used to see that he doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything, like literally. And it's simply because he's spending a lot of his time at work. Just like you said, he had an office. Sometimes he could even sleep at work.
Baridi kukugonga.
Sometimes he could sleep at work. Sometimes not even tell you he's coming home or not. Which we had to settle, you know, which I have to say that I packed my things and went. Yes, that one I'm not going to hide about. And I think after that is when he decided, you know what, I'm going to close down the office and I'm going to work from home. Let's see if this is going to work for us. Which has actually worked for us, because personally I also left my 8-to-5 job, and that way we spend a lot of time together now. We work together. Most of the time we're together. So sifilingi umse hata spend time na mimi, umse hata anijali, umse hata wewe ni nani kwanza. Why did I even get married to you in the first place? Why didn't I just get married to someone who cares, who will spend time with me? I mean, because I want attention. Because that is number one, ladies love attention. And for me, I realized I will pay attention.
Yeah,
When happy, same was up.
Yeah, one same was up group.
Yeah.
You see, like what she's saying, like at times when I was spending like late in the office and everything, most of the time is when I was editing her vlogs. So according to me, I'm
Your
doing
work.
her work.
Yeah,
You
but
get-
she doesn't know.
But she doesn't know I'm doing her work.
Not that I don't know. I know that's what he do, but sitaki ku understand.
Because she wants me there.
Yeah, because I was even asking him, wait, do you think the vlogs are more important than
Than
us
Whoa.
spending time together? You know? Yeah, so I mean, for me, hata nilikuwa namwambia sawa, kama vlogs hizo zinafanya usispend time na mimi, tuachane tu nayo. It's just there's a time we didn't post for like 2 months.
Yeah,
And
you
that-
guys were asking us like, why
Yeah,
you
mimi
not
nilikuwa
posting?
manze nini ma vlogs? Ma vlogs. Mbona mnadu hivyo? Algorithm itawasahau.
Alafu funny enough, hata nikisema nimeachana na hizo vlogs YouTube ndio spend time na mimi.
Bado.
Now anataka kuproduce ngoma zake.
Jua sasa hafanyi
So,
job hiyo.
jua sasa hafanyi hii ingine. So anataka kudu yake sasa. I'm like, what's wrong with you, bro?
So for me, I could say during the last like 5 months, I've known Rach more than the last 4 years.
Wow.
For this COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
And I think even for me when I was watching Kemo, you know, talking last night, that's not the Kemo I know for the last Yeah, I'm like, boy, where is Kemo?
Where's my bro?
Where's my And I truly can attest to that, because you see Kemo is not very emotional, but you can see lately he's been even calling me at hey, manze nataka kuambia Rach sijui nini. Rach unaona anaweza kupenda nini? Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you know. So that's really amazing. So I think we all agree that time. Yeah.
So there's something I wanted to add. When Kabia had mentioned that part of Kemu when you seem emotional, I've remembered also something that has really helped us, just understanding that we are two different people, understanding the different personalities. So if let's say your spouse is not a sanguine and women is sanguine, don't expect them to be loud, don't expect them to be just like you. I think it's good to understand that we are different and how we can complement each other in our differences. Because mimi venye tulianza kudate na Kabi, he used to tell me, tukienda mali love mbona uongeangi?
Yeah.
Like hata tukienda home mama nasema mbona kunyamaza.
Yeah.
But it's because that's not who I am. Hata with time I've become loud.
Yeah.
But that's not who I am really. So he came to understand. He was not expecting so much from me. Sometimes he would spend hours talking to people on phone. And I love mbona upendi kuongelesha watu kwa simu. Like, that's not my thing. I don't do that. So even some of our friends when they call, na ile wangu hata wanaweza call Kabi for 2 hours and then I just take the phone, say hi, and then I leave. And they know and they understand that. So it's very important for you to understand your spouse. Don't expect them to be who they're not. Yeah. And that's why it's good before you say yes to someone, just know the kind of person they are. Don't think that you're going to marry them so that you can change them.
Yeah, so you're going to have closing remarks for everyone, but I also wanted to say that one other thing that we have forgotten, that's what I was trying to think about, is that when you're getting to marriage, get into marriage to give, not to receive. Maybe that for me was, that has helped my marriage, because you see, like Emily is saying, she's not talkative, she's not like and you're hyper. So when I got into marriage, I knew now sasa mimi ndio nafaa kufilio gap. And before I came to understand that even our vlogs, nikasema love kuja tufanye vlog nini, sengine hataki, so tunaenda hapa tufanye vlog. But I realized that I can actually even sometimes start, she's not feeling the vibe ya kuongea sana, and it is up na hakuna shida. So mimi utapata nimechukua tu camera and go like, hi guys, so today we are doing this, and I will start a vlog and I will even end it alone, because I know my personality allows me. I don't want to force it on her. Hey, lazima ukuje tu. My energy zake the way she is anakuomivo hivyo mimi napeana. So when you're getting into marriage, get in there to give. Usiseme ati na huyu ati kabia aliyekuwa kwa billboard na mimi hata sije kwa status ya WhatsApp. Wacha kuenda kuweka kwa nini? Wewe weka, wewe ingia hapo kuweka. Go in there to make that person happy. And Gertrude said something last night as well. She said that ukifanya hivyo utapata pia unafanyiwa. Ina reciprocate. It's very easy. So I don't know if there is anyone with anything to add as we come to...
Yes, I think we can, being the most senior, Kimiaka, I think we can say, you see, in marriage, most couples normally perceive as if they're in a competition. That's, you can never compete against each other. You should complement.
Yes.
One of the reasons that people, when someone does something, you think as a competition, you will do something to try to undo that person. So couples should try and not compete and know all of them have one goal, which is the satisfaction of that.
We are in the same team.
Yes, you're in the same team. So you cannot compete. When you're in the same team, you
disagree.
Yes, you can never compete. And you sometimes you might differ as a matter of principle, which is very normal. If you are in a relationship with someone that you never differs, it means one of you or both of you are fake. Yes, so it's good when you differ. It's good you take it in a positive way and try to learn from it.
Kila kitu.
Yes, from the O to everything. So,
from the O to
Oh my goodness! Now I can live here very happy. My job is done.
So I also wanted to ask, mulianza kumatch lini?
hii ni kitu inaitwa
hapo na Richie black and white.
Wewe na nyinyi pink.
Ni kitu inaitwa telepathy. Sometimes you find as you are in a relationship or as a couple, sometimes you find if you think about someone, that person calls you. You guys see that?
Yeah.
That's called telepathy. It means even God knows that there is something between.
By the way, pia ni kitu inaitwa soul ties. Sijui ama watu wanaijua. The more you tie yourselves together, the more you do, the more you tie your souls together.
The more you do the work of God.
Yes, and mtakuta hata mnajikuta tu randomly think the same because your souls are tied. Think the same. It started since our wedding. Na ndio sababu couples walianza hivyo mpaka wakaanza kumachisha vitenge. So if you find as a couple you are not thinking to you are not reasoning together or thinking together, it means your souls are not mixed. Then you need to consult Gertrude so that she can fix your yes.
That is such a compliment.
So if you are that couple,
that
at least complement each other, that is committed, that
caring ndio unaonanga saa nyingine na
ananiambia usitoke na hii nguo because yes,
na ndio hata sababu marriage vows imetoka about in sickness and in health. You know, it is to bring out that care. So caring and love go together. Now Mr. Love ako pale.
Mr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Another thing I like to say is that don't marry someone you love. Marry your friend.
Yes.
Because
so does it mean you don't?
No, I'm saying don't marry someone who is your friend. What does that mean? Is that when that particular time that emotions will be down and all that person will be you know the way you are happy when you're with your friends. It means be with that person. Be with that person that you'll be happy when that person is around you. You can share Mushene.
By the way, I
share Mushene, Sarah.
Yeah, couples that don't gossip together. It means they are not friends.
Support nimefikisha hapa hata for my job sometimes tunakuwa so busy because inaanzianga from meetings, production meetings, editing, kabla ufanye correction, another project na come so busy, but because of her support the commander things na move na tuko pamoja.
Yes. Haya fanyeni ile hivi tuko pamoja.
Support ni kitu ya muhimu sana, una support partner wako.
Guesses.
Closing remarks. You need time away. I would say I've seen these retreats do wonders to homes. You need time away. Just out of you need to be uprooted from your home for you to just go and chillax and rekindle your love, date, and just enjoy life. Yeah. Hata kama wewe ni baba so and so, mama so and so, you should be partners in pleasure.
Partners in pleasure. Are you partners in pleasure, you guys?
Oh, actually, we had a girlfriend's retreat, wacha niseme, and they said that like your man must be able to give you pleasure, protection, and provide.
Triple P.
Yes.
So hapo kwa protection contraceptives ziko. So
So another thing for us, we would say is something that is overlooked, something that we all know, but it can easily slide like where shida is boundaries. Boundaries with your single friends, because maybe you have like a single friend, and with people of the opposite sex. Like people who are your friends but are of the opposite sex. So boundaries, they can easily, it's something we all know in our minds, but you can easily, in as a slide, we ignore vibaya, and then it's going to cause
0 to 100.
So here nini my girlfriends nani bwanako anakushow.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be talked about. My girlfriends mnaongea nini usiku. No, it's something we all know in our minds, but it can easily be overlooked, and it can cause problems.
Hey, so rich na kemo.
Yeah. I think for me, or rather for us, is what I would highlight is learn your partner's love languages. And I think we're going to be doing this love language. Learn your partner's love language and personality. And then make sure that if you know that this is what she likes, keep doing that more. And then before you are quick to criticize, also be very grateful. Learn to be grateful about your spouse. Think about the things that she is, like you can compliment those things that are nice, even before you go hard criticizing, because there are a lot of good things from your spouse or about your spouse.
Yeah, so I think guys, I hope you have learned something, and we've had a good time to be able to rekindle our love. There are so many things that we did that are not on camera, and that is why we encourage, just as Gertrude has said, encourage you. Take this time out, go for couples retreats, have these discussions with people, your peers, people who are going through the same phase of your of life as you, people who are older, people who have gone before you, and people who are also coming into the place. So I think when you learn from everyone, you're able to understand even where the place that you're at in your marriage. So what we want to do right now is end this video here. Thank you so much guys for watching. Remember, this is called MTALII Bush Palace in OLPAJETA Conservancy. This is a beautiful place for such an engagement or such a session with your couple friends, with your family. You can with your girlfriends, with the men, to just come and do barbecue or whatever you want to do. Just talk to Bonfire wakujenge manze, deal hapa ni moto. So you don't wanna, not have such a time with people with the same mindset. So today's post notification shout out goes to
Caroline
Wesong
and
Diana Amagu. And guys, sometimes this majina sound funny. It's because people unajua kwa internet lazima unajiita jina yenyewe unafeel inakubamba, So for us to give you a post notification shout out, all you have to do is take a screenshot of this video, share it on your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and make sure you tag us and tell your people to subscribe. Then we shall pick a few of you and give you shout out. Kuna kitu kingine ya kusema? Hakuna? Guys, we have had an amazing time here at MTALII Bush Palace. Ama namna gani couples? Yeah! The chefs, you guys have done a good job. The housekeeper. Yeah, so guys, manze, come visit this place, mtajibamba. Kama nini? Kama tucheze kitu ingine. Mapenzi, mkiwa na mapenzi. So what do we say, guys? Baraka man.